Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to January 2025 general monthly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. I want to thank each and every one of you who have liked, who share, and who have subscribed, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, so Taurus, let's quickly go through the transits for this month. And I apologize, I neglected last month for the December monthly to include the second new moon, which today I'm taping on the 31st of December, and it was yesterday on the 30th in Capricorn, 9 degrees, 44 minutes. And then we will have the full moon on the 13th of January. That will be in Cancer, 23 degrees, 60 minutes, so 24 degrees. And then the new moon for January will be on the 29th. It's going to be in Aquarius, 9 degrees, 51 minutes. So that is going to square, which is a hard aspect, to whatever you have in Taurus. Okay, and so you might want to depending on what planet or planets they are and how close in degree square they are, will definitely have an effect on, or how much of an effect it will have on you. There we go. Because it's going to affect you, but it might just be mild or it could be extreme. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay, so we still have Saturn, of course, is in Pisces, and it begins the month at 14 degrees. By the end of the month, it'll be 17 degrees. We also still have Neptune in Pisces at 27 degrees all month long. And of course, we have Pluto back into Aquarius at 1 degree the whole month, except for the last day on the 31st, it transitions into 2 degrees. And last but not, no, we have two more. The North Node will transition, transiting North Node will transition from 0 degrees Aries into back, because it will retrograde back into Pisces at 29 degrees on the 12th of January. Last but not least, we still have Mars retrograde in Leo. And the significant thing here is that tomorrow, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, it's going to be a very close opposition to transiting Pluto in Aquarius. So that is a big deal. We are going to see, I imagine we're going to experience, for some of us individually, depending on your own chart, but out in the world, we are definitely going to see, and or maybe experience too, some big things happening in the world. Okay. That's it. Oh no, last but not least, Mars is it is retrograde again in Leo, and on the 7th, it's going to retrograde back into Cancer at 29 degrees for several months. Okay, now, Taurus, let's find out what different astrological energies or energy is assisting you this month. And we still have Uranus, of course, in your sign, Taurus, at approximately 24, 25 degrees, I believe. So that's a big deal, especially if it's close degree for you, conjunction, which is a hard aspect as well. And that has to do with quick, unexpected, surprising changes. And so along with this, oh no, sorry, never mind. I'm thinking about Aries reading. I apologize. We're just starting yours. So we'll see if maybe it's going to, some of the same cards are going to come out. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. What does Taurus need to know for January? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. For Taurus. Okay. Okay, let's see if there's anything else for Taurus before I start. Anything else, Taurus? Okay, nope, there is not. Okay, so this is number 37, and that breaks down into a 10. So 10 is all about completion, and when we have completion, we have a new beginning. And what the word here is invitation. So you are going to be receiving an invitation in some way, shape, or form. I don't know why I just got an invitation in the world, an invitation in the world, or an invitation to join in the world, in a world event. I'm not sure what that means, but let's see what else comes out. Some type of invitation. It's definitely going to expand your world. That's what I'm getting with this picture. Just expansion. It's going to open things up for you. It's going to expand. And these colors really feel good. To me, they're uplifting and they're happy, loving, cheerful. So whatever this invitation is, you're going to like it, is what I'm definitely getting. You're definitely going to like this invitation coming your way. Okay, so let's see what else about this invitation. Okay, let me get more on this invitation for Taurus. Invitation for Taurus. What is this invitation? Give me some more details, please, for Taurus. Very selective, Taurus, because it's almost coming out, but they're not. Just a second here. Let's just get the right one. Taurus. There we go. Okay, I'll take that one too. Because that one was sideways, so it's like, to me, it's saying the energy is kind of waiting. It's paused for this one. So we'll see what that one is in a second. Submission. It's number 12. Okay, what I'm getting, because the 12 is about the 12th house, and submission or subconscious is the 12th house. So what I'm getting from that is this is a surprise. You're not gonna see it coming, and we're not necessarily gonna be able to know exactly what it is. But again, this is Venus is something you're gonna love. And it could be something that having to do with your business that you're going to love, because Venus can do with business, It has to do with beauty, so it could be something personal to you that is either going to beautify your home or make you feel more beautiful. So I don't know if it could be something on your person having to do with, I'm getting like a makeover, or maybe this is just going to renew you and who you are in general as a person, as a soul. And this could also, it has to do with freedom as well. You could have been confined or this could be something also that I'm getting that is in your subconscious that you're not aware of, that is going to be so freeing for you, this invitation. And you're just, you're going to love it, and it's going to increase you. And you didn't even know that it was hiding away, and you were desiring this. And how, and again, you're not going to realize how much whatever this is going to assist you in your soul development, your soul expansion. Because it's going to open your world. And again, I'm getting freedom too. Okay, so this is the card that when it went half, I felt like it's kind of not, okay. It's adaptability. Okay, what I'm getting is whatever this is, this surprise or something you don't know, it's going to assist you in adapting, because you're having trouble adapting to something, or whatever this invitation, you're having trouble adapting to something. Again, I don't know what this is, or maybe just generally adapting to all the changes in the world. I'm getting too for some of you. Just in general, you're having trouble keeping your feet on the ground is what I'm saying. What I just got in my mind, those exact words. And maybe that has to do with you're having trouble grounding yourself because things are changing for you so quickly, or this invitation is going to make so many changes for you that you're going to have trouble adapting to that new reality that it's bringing forward for you. Oh gosh, I'm just looking at the card again too. And the word submission, I'm getting also something totally different, that some of you, this is not necessarily going to be all of you, but see here, there's a person that's standing, holding this other person down. So this is similar to this bird in a cage. This cage is open. So this could either be somebody physically, there's somebody actually holding you down, or it's your own subconscious, a belief you have that you don't realize, or it's a program, a subconscious, unconscious program, which I'm an astrologer of 29 plus years, and to me that's saying South Node, because definitely everyone has a South Node, and our South Nodes are a program that is in our subconscious that we do not know, that is overriding and blocking us from being who we truly are. And here you can see in the bottom, this is like a lovely place. You have the sun, there's a flower, and you've got people, there's two flowers. It just is a happy place, a very calm and peaceful, and the sun is shining bright. So two different, so what I'm, okay, where was I going with that? Just a second. I'm sorry, Taurus. Oh, with that subconscious program, it's blocking what your soul, your deep desire that your soul is desiring, and to be its own self, to be you're desiring to be your true self, unhampered, completely free. And so again, it really does, it comes down to, for all of you, whether it is somebody also physically holding you down and stopping you, that still, it comes back to your natal wheel. And the energies in your natal wheel will show you that, because that's the blueprint of who we are. And so regardless of whatever characters are in your play according to your natal wheel, your specific natal wheel placement, placements, it's still about you and what you are here to learn and grow, how you're to grow. And so these experiences are coming to you through other people because of that's in your subconscious. So whether it's an outside person blocking you for real that you can name, or it's something that you don't even know is hidden from yourself, and it's not, no one else on the outside is involved, it still comes from the same place, is what I'm trying to say. That subconscious program, your South Node. So Taurus, if you don't know your South Node, I cannot impress upon you enough to find out what your natal wheel and your nodes of the moon are, and even take a look at your Chiron. And again, what transits are happening for you, because that is going to then tell you exactly what this is and what this invitation is. I just got two. Invitation to let yourself out of the box that you've put yourself in. Wow, that's big. That's big. But that's very cool though, because you have to become consciously aware. We all do our South Nodes, so whatever's happening to you, however you're being blocked, that was going to happen. Because if it didn't happen the way it's happening, would you be seeking assistance? Would you be desiring to get out of it? And then to check out would you be here listening to me possibly? Maybe not, but I mean, maybe you'd still be listening to me. You could or couldn't. But would you be desiring to inquire or look at, if you already have your natal wheel and maybe you already have your nodes of the moon, read them again. I'm just encouraging you. I'm not telling you what to do, but that's what I'm seeing in the cards will assist you, because there is definitely, again, we all are here. Once we know consciously what our nodes of the moon are, our South nodes specifically, to work through that consciously so it's not blocking you anymore. Okay, so maybe it's inviting you to do that, to dig deeper in yourself and rid yourself of those subconscious blockages that are currently stopping you from being who you truly are, your most powerful, loving, open, free self. Okay, Taurus, let's keep going here. And again, if you don't already know, I am an astrologer of 29 plus years, and I specialize in the nodes of the moon. And so I definitely know what I'm talking about. I really do. And I've worked through mine just recently. And so I do, it's real. It really is real. And so if that sounds right to you and you like a private reading, just you can go and take a look at my website. I have more information also if you just want to look and see what is a South Node, what more information about that. I have more details on my website as well, and everything you need to know. So just go to thecreativewoman.org, and that's also, my website is in the description box below this video, and many of my videos, not all of them. Okay, so let's see, what else can we glean from this reading here for you, Taurus, for what you need to know. More details here, okay? Yeah, something is coming towards you. This is the Chariot, is what I'm first getting. It's coming rather quickly. And maybe it's this invitation. And I'm also getting, I just got a picture in my mind of the Chariot coming towards you, and you, if you choose, you stepping on that Chariot and it moving you forward to where you need to go. And I don't know if that's information like what I talked about, which that would be very likely possibility. Yeah, have some of you been having a sleepless nights? Have you been having trouble? Maybe you know you're blocked, but you just don't know what it is. Well, again, back to what I said before, take a look at your natal wheel, your nodes of the moon, maybe transits that are going on, or have someone, an astrologer. I would love to do that for you again, but I don't have to be the one. Whoever you feel is most comfortable with and who you trust, because maybe you already have an astrologer that you go to. Well, definitely go to them then. But there is something here, and maybe this is something that's ending for you also. So for some of you that are, especially those that are consciously aware of your nodes of the moon, you're working through that. I'm also seeing stay balanced with the Chariot, with the two, I don't know what they're called, these two beings right here. One's black and one's white. Stay balanced. I'm also getting that whether it's this coming towards you, whether it's information or whatever this is, it's going to assist you in how do I explain that? I'm seeing you going, like when you get on, you're going straight to your destination. So there's no veering off, is what I'm seeing. So whatever's coming towards you, whatever this invitation is, or this information that you're seeking finds you, it's going to take you straight to where you need to be, as long as you follow that. If it's information and you choose to take that information, that will take you straight to your destination, and it won't veer you off. So because what I'm getting is maybe some of you are being veered off. That's why you're not able to get to your destination, but you're being invited to, and okay, I also got something else. Take another look. And I also got another message, because these are different messages, not necessarily for different ones that are listening. What was the other message? Just a second here. I lost it. I'm so sorry. I lost that first message. Well, it'll come back. It will come back if I need. It's necessary. Okay, so, all right. Let me put this down now. Let me take a look here. Yeah, and here's an information too. This is the Three of Pentacles, so that for a lot of you, it has to do with information, truth. Having to do with you specifically, and helping you get to where you are needing to go, and getting you out of being blocked, because this blockage is really it's really creating lack of sleep, a lot of anxiety, for you. And so, oh, okay, invitation to end this, to go straight to the solution so you can end this battle that you are having, whatever that is, this Nine of Swords. So stay open to new information or additional information, or maybe if you already know your nodes and you know your wheel, just a rereading, because it doesn't, you can't just read it just once. You find new things every time you read. And I'm also getting, for some of you, maybe there's a different way that you can, because maybe you're having a hard time. I just got digesting. So taking in maybe this information, or maybe you're going to have a hard time, for some of you that you haven't received the information yet, to take it in. So there's something that's, because I'm just getting, take another approach is what I'm getting. That's the only, take another approach. Come from a different angle. Find a way that is more fun for you. Because maybe it's just really, not deep, but the information, it's really difficult to understand. And it's very dry or scientific. And definitely I know astrology is, especially when you're getting into your own specific natal wheel, and also just getting, okay, the subconscious blocks, because bringing stuff out of our subconscious, for any of us, it takes us, it's a step-by-step process, and it's a reading and rereading. So I'm specifically talking about astrology and the South Node, the Chiron, or whatever you're reading about in your specific natal wheel, especially those that are, it's a program that's put in your subconscious. So because the subconscious, it takes time for that subconscious to, how do I explain that? It's kind of like an inner fight, and for some worse than others, because our subconscious isn't wanting that to be revealed. It's supposed to stay secret. No, it's not supposed to stay secret. But the subconscious doesn't know that. So once you start reading, all kinds of things could happen. And depending on, I won't go into any details, but some of you might, you'll read something and you'll go, I do not understand that. This is what happened to me. Don't understand that. It wasn't even about my South Node yet. Just something general in my natal wheel about me specifically. And I didn't understand a lot of paragraphs. And what happened is I put it away, and then I took it back out a couple weeks later, and then I could understand it. It's like, why did I put a question mark by that paragraph? That is so easily to understand. Why didn't I understand it? Well, it was for me because my subconscious had a hard time pulling that out of my subconscious into my conscious to understand it, because I have a lot of 12th house planets, which is the planets of the subconscious. So I won't go any deeper into that right now, but that is, so if that happens to you, or any number of things, you might have words jumping off the page, and so it's not allowing you to read. That is literally your subconscious trying to stop you. It's trying to protect you, but it's not a protection because this is what's supposed to come out so you can take care of it. So you're not blocked anymore. Anyway, okay. I'm apparently supposed to be talking about this. I don't normally go off like this, but Taurus, whoever the group I'm reading for now is needing this information. So I apologize for some of you who already know this. It's for those who don't. So yes, again, here's fighting, 5 of Wands. And I'm just getting, I first got, you're fighting with yourself. And maybe again, what did I just talk about? That subconscious and conscious fighting, the subconscious fighting your consciousness, your conscious awareness, fighting to for you to know what's in your subconscious. There you go. Battle. There's a battle that goes on. And for all of us, having to do with the subconscious, whatever's in that subconscious, but depending on your natal wheel, some of you it's hard, it's going to be even more difficult and even fearful than for others. And again, that is going to be unique depending on your natal wheel. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. So some of you no doubt have been, you have your nodes of the moon. Or others of you too, I'm getting, you don't necessarily know, but what I'm saying to you, you're getting fear coming up. Some type of fear. Well, because that could very well, maybe you don't know anything about astrology and that just, it scares you just, and you don't know why. Well, I will be able to tell you why, absolutely. Or any astrologer should be able to tell you why, if you choose to desire to know that, or when you desire to know. It's okay to be afraid. I was afraid too, and I fought it for a long time myself, so I totally understand. But when you're ready, then you will see that, oh my goodness, okay, that clears it up. Now I'm not afraid anymore. Because that's where it comes from. Okay, King of Wands. This is, I see as you, Taurus. I see this as you. You are going to end up taking command like the King of Wands is. He's in command. He is in control of his desires and how to make them come true, or how to be able to do what he needs to do to get them to come true, his deepest desires, his wishes, his passions, his deep passions. So he is fearless, and which means he will work through, which I see you doing, all of you Taurus, at some point. I don't know exactly when. This is a general reading. You're all going to be different, but you're going to embody the King of Wands, and you're going to want to get to the bottom, and you're going to work through and bring out all of those subconscious blockages so that you can make your dreams come true. Your deepest passions, and to free yourself once and for all from those blockages, so you can live free and in your, what you see as a dream right now, you can make it come true, and you will make it your reality. That's what you're here to do, Taurus. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, so, all right. So this was really a long, fairly long, actually. Aries is the longest so far, but what I'm going to do, let's see what you can expect with having your dreams come true and working through this, your subconscious blockages. So we can end on a positive, because we all need that positive to work towards. Work through that, what we consider those hard, difficult, painful experiences, so we can get to the prize. You can get to your North Node blessing, We're talking astrology talk. Okay, so what can Taurus expect as their blessings, as they choose to take that invitation to work through whatever needs to be done so they can get to their, yes, okay, deepest desires. And you might have Aries prominent in your chart too, some of you. So you might also want to take a look at the Aries reading for January that I did, because it talks about also, I just got a similar vibe talking about wishes coming true, because that's what Aries has in their reading for January. And so you could get a more detailed description for yourself. Okay. Okay, number 24, let it go. Let it go. Wow. But in order to let it go, I'm talking those subconscious programs, because I see this is what it's talking about. So you can open up your heart and you can heal. And also Chiron. Chiron's also about healing, heart healing. You have to know what your Chiron is, which Chiron, I can't remember if I mentioned, that is where we are all going to be injured, have injurious experiences, traumatic experiences, but that's also where we're healed, where we can heal ourselves once we know what our specific Chirons are. And so there you go. You can let it go. And then you don't have to keep going in that same cycle, that same traumatic cycle. Same thing with the South Node. And a lot of times, in my experience of 29 plus years of astrological experience, I have found that the South Node and our Chirons, the individual in an individual's chart, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, are linked together. So when you're working through one, you need to work through both, so you can be cleared and let go of both, because they're intermingled. They go together. Okay. This breaks down into a 6, so a lot of healing energy. And I'm also getting some of you, you're doing that. Some of you are already doing that, and so you're seeing healing. Also, hummingbirds, I'm seeing as are going to be your special bird for signs and synchronicities this month, having everything to do with healing and what needs to be healed, telling you if you're healing or what's healed, bringing that out. Hummingbirds, seeing hummingbirds, whether in a picture or real life, depending on where you live. We're in the winter here in the northern hemisphere, so we might not be seeing the hummingbirds, but definite pictures or maybe dreams. Some of you might have a dream of a hummingbird. And I'm also getting you, that could be your special spiritual bird, animal is the hummingbird, or you love hummingbirds. Someone loves hummingbirds. Very healing for you. Okay. 32, that breaks down into a 5. 5 plus 6 equals 11. That's a master number, so you could also be seeing 1111, or 56 or 65, which breaks down to 11, which is a master number again. That's another sign or synchronicity for you this month. Quieting the mind, yes. Quieting the mind. Look at that. With these 9 of Swords, it's time to quiet the mind. Get to the root of what is disturbing you so that you can let it go. And it doesn't just quiet your mind, it heals your heart and your soul as well. Beautiful. That is so beautiful. Okay, well, Taurus, that's all I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for allowing me to do this January 2025 reading for you. Until next time, bye.